All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, humans and pets alike, welcome back to another interview today. We got none other than one of the best legend himself in North America region, the Valley, Hoon. How you doing, Hoon?
Good. How are you?
Fantastic, fantastic. Glad to have my boy Power SG come on an interview.
Ooh, you know
Yeah,
that the
yeah, the
OG.
OG. You gotta be the OG to know that. I think I was the first one to cast like one of your not tournament, like a national arena. Remember when you were playing Chow and you got a
Well,
savage?
yeah, you're the only streamer at the time.
Right. So I think a lot of people obviously admire all those assassins that you play and all the roles that you play right now. But I think very few viewers actually know the person behind the camera. So why don't you do a little bit of self-introduction, like where you live? You don't have to say the exact address, just
Oh,
state,
okay.
whatever. Go ahead.
I mean, I live in Las Vegas. Been here for a year, just chilling alone. Moved out from my parents. You know,
Yeah.
all this MLBB and this stream life kind of benefited me to be more independent. Mm, yeah, but my life is pretty much nothing more than just games at this point.
Yeah. So like,
Yeah.
how's your schedule like? Like, do you wake up and the first thing you do is open up the phone and start playing games, or like, is there a routine that you follow?
Oh, I I wake up. I don't know. Every day is different. I wake up at 7 a.m. sometimes or like 4 p.m. sometimes.
What?
But whenever I wake up, I look at my phone, check messages and stuff, and some news, and then I just chill at the bed for like 30 minutes. And I wake up, shower and stuff, and then eat.
Do you cook
And
your
yeah,
food or
like
buy deliveries?
um, I cook, but
Wait
not.
a second. Wait a second. You know there are a lot of girls watching this. All right. You don't want to say I cook. Like it's a very dangerous
Oh,
area.
oh, I buy Big Mac every day.
I'm
I
just
buy
kidding.
Big Mac every day.
Yeah, I'm just kidding, bro. Wait, what kind of food do you cook?
Just Korean food and then like some chicken breast. It's not a big deal. Just grill them, eat them. I don't do any fancy food.
All right. All right. Cool. Imagine the old Power SG, now a pro player for Mobile Legends, going to Worlds. Dude, you've been wanting to go to Worlds for many years. Finally, I think this is the best chance to make it happen. So tell us about
Mhm.
how you joined the Valley, like the journey of coming back to Mobile Legends. Like, tell us all about it, because I think all the viewers are curious.
So I went to Singapore to play professionally in at the tournament, and then after that I came back home, and then it's an off season, so we're just chilling, and I was going back to Mobile Legends, and then streaming a little, and then Basic hit me up out of
Yeah.
nowhere. It's just suddenly be like there's gonna be a M4 tournament.
Yeah.
Might be happening because we didn't know for certain. So I was like, oh, maybe I'm free right now. Shit, why not? Who's our lineup? And yeah, he said that time BTK was like disbanded or something.
Hmm.
So I didn't know anything about that.
It was right in
But
the summer. Yeah.
yeah, it was like when they lost in NACT,
Yeah.
and then Shark left the team and something like that. And then basically was like, oh, we can build like a super team with you, Shark, me, and then like Guapo, Uzi. Like we have a chance.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, that's how I got interested and kept playing. And then we were winning, and then I see the potential, so I became more committed.
Wow. Okay. So, I mean, one thing a lot of people around that same area, same time area. I think a lot of people were confused at the time because it's at the same time about when you came back to ML is when you left GOSU, kind of. When a lot of people because you
Mhm.
joined the Valley.
Mhm.
So there's a lot of confusion on that, and then so I want to hear officially from you, like what exactly happened, the backstory.
Oh, okay. So at the time, I actually didn't care about ML professionally that much, right? Because I was gonna go back to the game that I played. So it's either I just play for fun
Yeah.
and then play with Gozu, because at the time I didn't think it was that serious.
Right.
Just like a retirement match possibly for me at least.
Right.
That's what I was thinking. So because I didn't care that much, and
Right.
then I thought BTK was just gonna win anyways, right? So it was like that, but then all that BTK thing happened, and then we were doing really well with basic instead of Gosu. So I felt like I actually might have a shot to go to M4. instead of just play for fun. Yeah, that's when I started playing more and more with basic, and then General hit me up. It's like, so you want to join us or them? And it was a really tough decision, and we talked it out, and then I decided to join basic, the Team Valley, mostly for my career. It's not like I didn't like GOSU. I I definitely like them way more than other people.
Yo,
It's
wait up.
just
Well,
it's
let's
just I feel like joining TV has more potential for me to win the games.
yeah,
And it was
better
nothing
synergy.
personal. It
Yeah,
was nothing personal. It was nothing like, I don't like him and I
yeah.
like basic more. It's just in my professional perspective, I think it was right decision to go for a better shot.
Right. Absolutely. And then I want to add here, I think General, you, and Basic, you guys are really good friends. And obviously you guys went to, in GOSU went to M1 with Basic in general. I think you, due to visa issues, you were not able to go. But like travel issues, or should I say. But at the time, you guys were all in the same team. So even now, you guys are still really good friends. So I think that stuff like people don't know. Like, can you tell us like your current relationship with General? Like, how's it like?
Well, to be honest, I haven't talked to him in a while. Nothing to talk about, to be honest, because I mean, it's gonna be a lie if we are perfectly fine after that.
Yeah.
We're still a little distant between each other,
Yeah.
but I don't think it's anything hate. It's just there's not much to talk about because
Yeah, mutual
we're
respect.
pretty much enemies now.
Yeah.
In the game at least. But yeah, it's really tough for people to call me traitors and all that.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's
Even after I stayed there for like 4 or 5 years.
yeah. True,
Uh,
true. I mean, I want to add something in here as well. Not to your defense, but I think a lot of viewers misunderstood how pro player works. I mean, like in competitive gaming, you obviously their orgs player transfer between orgs happens every season, right? In any professional tournament you see. So but it doesn't mean like they become enemies. It's just like they have the mutual respect. But professional players always look for the better teams that they have better synergy with for the next try, right? Like for the next shot at the
yeah.
big stage. So I think this you guys are still friends again.
Yeah, I think
All
it's
right.
just it's just more of a because GoSu was more like a family that we had fun and
Yeah,
then
yeah,
made contents. Maybe that's why it was like a little bit more different than the regular organization, but in the end, we were still like competitive.
yeah.
Same.
Absolutely. And I respect General for that. To be honest, like
Yeah.
for being so humble and laid back and allow players to do the best thing for their career. So I mean, my next question for you is how are you feeling after today's match? And by the way, we have this interview. You can see I'm not in my Assassin Dave outfit. The reason for that is because we just finished the cast. So for this broadcast for the tournament, how you feel about the victory today against like Ackerman?
Ooh, definitely. They changed the whole gameplay because I don't know, maybe they got a coach, but they kind of prepared well for our rotation,
Yeah.
which was very surprising because I thought they were just gonna play normally. But you know us, we adapt.
Yeah.
We got a little confused first 2 games, but we came back strong, and then as expected, we're advancing in the tournament.
Yeah,
I think.
I think Ackerman definitely came very prepared, like with those matches, and obviously in game 3 particularly, sorry, in game 2 particularly, like the pick Vendetta versus Julian on the EXP lane able to bring all this trouble. I think that was just people didn't expect that to happen, but yet it was pretty good. How do you guys felt after that game? The particular loss on game 2, like how is the mood okay in the team? What happened?
The mood was just fine. It's just another like one loss, nothing big. I think we were focused more on the what we're gonna improve next game rather than just talk about that particular game.
Right.
We just focused our problems real quick. Like, was the draft wrong? Was the
Yeah.
rotation wrong? We just made a checklist and then we implemented it for the next game, especially the draft actually.
Yeah. Yeah, I think your drafts were pretty good. Especially, okay, one last thing I want to ask about today's tournament is about the last match. I think that Ackerman had a really good strategy. They had a good game plan walking into the game, but the last team fight, The very last team fight where you turn around at the Lord, where you wiped the entire team, they got the Lord, and then
Yeah.
all those advantages. Like I think at that point they had like a 7,000 goal lead. So what happened? What was the particular call in that team fight? Did it start from Chicken? Did he got the Yuzhong low and it got Yuzhong's ultimate? Like what happened in that fight?
So it was pretty much a setup even before the Lord fight. How we know if Balmond walks up to Lord, Akai is gonna try his best to pin the Balmond.
Yeah.
And then when that happens, I'm on Lunox, and then we have a Clint. We just melt Akai first, and then go from the front line to the back line.
Okay.
It was the plan, but it was really hard plan to execute because there's a U-zone that can just go through us in the back line.
Yeah.
But then when Chicken called, oh, he ulted and he's low.
Yeah.
We're like, okay, let's do it. And then we went in, and then Akai obviously tried to pin Bauman, and we melted him. And then Chicken did a 3-man knockup in the back line. I flickered in, and then game was over after that.
That was beautiful, by the way. When I saw the Wombo combo started from Chicken with the chain knockup onto 3 in the back, I was like, dude. And also, he really shined in that particular fight because he was like in the bush, like camping the Yuzhong when he returned. Even though Yuzhong got the wave priority, I was like, dude, you guys.
Yeah, he carried that fight, actually.
Yeah, that was really good. But nonetheless, Hoon, what are your favorite characters in the meta right now? Like, what can we expect to see in grand finals? Is that something that you can leak or no?
I mean, I think they already know, but I love Paramus. Don't open it. Don't open it.
You love Faramis? Okay. But Valentina Faramis both open. Would you go with Faramis or Valentina?
It depends on what's banned, Yeah. But I think I'm comfortable with both.
Yeah.
Whatever, give it to me.
Yeah. I mean, this guy you're too much. You talk to us about like your history because you were a core player, right? And then I think you Chow first. I mean, just play Chow a lot, and obviously, and then you become a core player, Ling, Hayabusa, all the assassins. That's why you play all of them, and now play mid. I think in your professional career, you mostly played mid, right? Like, do you prefer to go to the like jungle position, or do you like mid better?
Well, definitely mage better right now because jungle is just tank. It's painful to. I can't imagine. I can't imagine the pain that they have to go through.
Yeah.
Imagine playing from a Link, fast finger, all that, and then now you're playing Akai. How could that happen?
Look at Zane's case, right? He went from a Granger one trick, right, to freaking Akai or Belmont. It's.
I'm chilling. All
right.
The worst I can do is Faramis, but I like it.
True. All the characters are pretty fun right now in the mid lane. Yeah. Try some Valir, by the way. Actually, when you played, the chat was spamming, why not Valir? I'm like, I don't know. Probably Hoon didn't know the tag yet.
Not yet. Maybe you teach me.
True. All right, guys. So Hoon, any other stuff that you want to say to your fans, to your future fans, obviously, because Valley's being one of the most looked at teams right now for going to M4 from North America region, and also in the world. So anything that you want to say to the fans?
I mean, I don't know. I feel like I'm getting a little I'm getting hated now in the scene and they scene in general. But let me just say that whatever you see on the clips on YouTube, they might not be true. So please support me. We'll make an A grade, After all.
Sounding like a politician there for a second. That was really good. All right. But to be honest, I'm a big fan for the Valley. I'm also a big fan for some NA teams. But I do think the Valley right now, not only, a lot of people just see you guys as, okay, this is a super team. But in my opinion, I think more than that, behind the scene, you guys all have professional discipline. And that's something that's really rare in North America region. And I don't say that lightly, because that's the biggest advantage I think the team has going to M4. So, and I think I fully support her decision. I think General is a really nice guy. I talked to General. He supported her decision as well. I think everybody's nice.
Yep.
Like by the way, afterwards, this is just a start. When we come back from M4 and everything, there's going to be huge tournaments in NA. And you might see Hoon and General on the same stage. Who knows? Who knows?
MPL?
Yeah. Who knows? Like, subscribe, and turn the bell to all notification bells. Remember to share this video with your friends to support the Valley. Support Valley Hoon. So with that being said, Sunday signing off. We'll see you guys next time. Bye for now.
Bye.